Hello, it's Monday morning and it is, 8:36 a.m. We're getting started bright and early today. So, my in-laws left last night and today my main goal is to get back on track with my reading. I either need to hit my page goal at least or go over it. That is my goal today. Waffle, don't lick the books. I do need to tidy up and get my house back to normal. However, I have all week to do that. I'm not going to focus on that today. If I feel like tidying up at any point today, I will do so while listening to an audiobook. But I really want to make some progress in some physical reads. I will give you a quick update about my pages. So if I want to complete Magical Readathon without reading the Sirens, because don't forget, I am reading the Sirens, but that's for Facebook Club. This is not technically a readathon prompt book. I need to read 897 more pages this month, and that equates to 82 pages per day. I do round up if it's like 81.5. I round up just because obviously I'm not going to read half a page. I'm going to just round it up to the next page. But if I want to complete my actual TBR for the readathon, including the Sirens, I need to read 1,106 more pages this month, and that equals 101 pages per day. So, needless to say, we need to do some reading today. I think what I am going to do is I don't have an audiobook for any of my actual readathon reads today. I don't want to listen to This Is How You Lose the Time War on audio because it's very flowery. The audiobook for Dungeon Crawler Carl is Audible exclusive, and I don't want to do that either. I could, since I'm struggling with One Dark Window, I think I could try to see if I can listen to this on Spotify. Let's have a little peeksy poo because I know if I look on, let me look on Libby first just to check. My audiobook hold for the Sirens also expires tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. So I kind of need to listen to some of that today as well. If I go on Libby and look for One Dark Window on Libby, yeah, the audiobook has a wait time of several months. So let's go to Spotify. One Dark Window. Yeah, okay, so that's included in premium. So I think I'm just going to do that. And since I am running out of the Sirens on Libby, I am actually enjoying that one. So I think I'd be willing to use a Libro FM credit on it, which, by the way, if you don't know, Libro FM is the exact same price as Audible, but you get to support a small bookstore. And if for any reason you need to cancel your subscription, you get to keep the credits that you've already paid for. With Audible, if you cancel your subscription and you have credits like accumulated onto your account, they take those away from you. You get nothing. So I strongly suggest switching to Libro FM if you want to still listen to audiobooks, but in a way that will support indie bookstores and support the authors a little more so than what Audible does. I will have a referral link down below for you. I don't get money for that. I will get a free credit if you sign up using my link, though, just to be transparent. But I think if you sign up through a friend's referral link, you get 3 credits your first month or 2 credits your first month. I'm not sure. Click the link and it should tell you. It should tell you if you're getting, I think you get 2 credits. I'll have to double check. Editing Rachel put a bubble here. Put a little text bubble here that tells you if I'm lying or not. But yeah, I think I will use a credit on this on Libro FM. I think I have credits. How many credits? How do I find out my credits? Oh, I have 2 credits. Okay, so I will use one on the Sirens because my audiobook is going to run out on Libby and someone's waiting for it, so I can't renew it. Oh, my internet's being very slow. It's trying to purchase the audiobook now. There we go. Okay, so that's squared away. I have the audiobook for One Dark Window on Spotify. I bought the audiobook for the Sirens on Libro FM. So now I have 2 audiobooks. And then my other 2 reads for the month are going to have to be physical. This Is How You Lose the Time War and Dungeon Crawler Carl. Now, it's only 8:44 in the morning. Waffle is being a snoozy woozy boy right next to me. I think I'm going to just tidy up the couch a little bit because it's kind of a mess out here. I'm going to tidy up this main living space, get myself cozy, light a candle, put on some ambiance, and then I'm going to read. I'm not going to do much today. It's going to be a boring day, but I also do need to finish editing my vlog from last week, which shouldn't take me too long because I got most of it done yesterday when everyone was at the zoo. If you saw my last vlog, they all went to the zoo yesterday with Riley. So I got some alone time to hang out with Waffle and edit my vlog. So most of that's done, which means today I can focus majority on reading, a smidge of tidying, smidge of editing, calling it a day. That's all I want to do today. I actually do really want to like play Pokopia or something. And I also kind of was wanting to play Stardew Valley on my Steam Deck the other day, but I'm going to be good and make sure I get my pages in first. So without further ado, I need to go read. It's like 5 o'clock on Monday. It's still Monday. I feel like this day is dragging for me personally, but I've read a lot and I am almost done editing my vlog that needs to go up tomorrow, so I can't complain. I got some mail. We're gonna open it together. This is partially a birthday gift for my husband because his birthday's on Saturday, but I also got myself one. So I'm gonna show you mine and then I will show you his. Oh my god, these are so cute. Okay, first of all, like look at the little shaman sticker if you're a Pokemon fan. I'm just gonna rip mine open. Okay. It's so cute. Eek! Oh my god, I love. Okay. So I got myself this. It's like a little it's supposed to look like a Nintendo Game Boy cartridge, and I got it with an Alolan Vulpix custom on it. And I asked for this blue color and then I asked for white inside. So it's like blue and white kind of matches her colors, you know. There's a bit of a glare from the monitor if I block it. Can you see now? But this one's mine. Alolan Vulpix is my favorite Pokemon. She's so cute. I literally haven't gotten to play any games with her in it, which is sad. But, you know, ET's what it is. How do I put this back on? This guy had this wrapped so nicely and I'm going to destroy it. Maybe I shouldn't open my husband's. No, I want to show you. Because I'm gonna give him his before this goes up, so he won't see this. I don't know who this Pokemon is on this sticker. So if you know, let me know, because I don't know that one. Okay. It's so cute. Ooh, okay. Ours are just a smidge different. I don't think his says Pokemon across it because yeah, so mine says like Pokemon across it and it kind of looks like the game cover. But his is a little bit more unique because I had it custom. I mean, they're both custom, but I asked for like a special request basically. And he pulled through, this guy. So obviously this is a birthday gift for my husband's birthday. And his favorite Pokemon is Pikachu. So I'll show you the inside first. I got white and yellow, obviously. These are also magnetic, I believe. Yeah, they're magnetic. And this is 3D printed. But I asked for the birthday Pikachu card picture to go on the front here. And it looks so good. Are you ready? Look at it. He's gonna love this. And it's a game holder. Because I also got him a Nintendo Switch 2 for his birthday. But that way he has somewhere to put his Switch games. And I don't think he has many. He has Animal Crossing. And I got him, he's outside, so I want him to hear me. I also got him Pokemon CA for his birthday as well. So he can have that too. But I figured like this is, even though this is like a functional item, he'll probably just put it on his desk, you know, and like have it face him, which is what I'm going to end up doing with mine. Even though it is also functional and I will use it for my games and stuff. But yeah, it's so cute. I think it came out so good. I didn't know that he wasn't going to put like the word Pokemon across of it. But honestly, I think that's fine. I think it's fine. It's so cute. I think my husband's going to love it. So perfect. And now I can put this back together. Also, I wonder if he wraps all of his things like this. But I told him this was a gift for my husband's birthday. Wait, oh my god. Wait, there's a freebie in here. There's a free gift in here. What is this? You push the button. Is it just like a fidget? I don't think this comes apart. This is cute. It's like a little Pokeball fidget. Do you hear it? Here, I'll put it next to the microphone. Ready? I think there's like a keycap in there. Like a keyboard key. If anybody wants custom Pokemon stuff, I got this from Wikiprint on Etsy. It's all 3D printed. The quality seems amazing, honestly, so far. So really excited about that. Okay, well, I just wanted to show you what I got him for his birthday. It's dinner time, so we're gonna go eat dinner together, I can give you a reading update later. I've done a lot of listening to my audiobook today, so I have a lot of progress to tell you about. So I will do that after dinner. I might shower and do like a little face mask as well because I did a little bit of cleaning today. The house is not like back to perfect after company. I still need to clean the two places where they were sleeping, but it smells a little better in here. The main living space feels refreshed. And I also just spent a lot of time with Waffle and did some editing. So I will give you a reading update later because I don't know the exact page number, etc. But yeah, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat dinner. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I woke up this morning and my throat was so sore. Like it hurt so bad to swallow and it was just really like painful. It's feeling a little better now. I think like I'm definitely coming down with something, but I think I was probably mouth breathing in my sleep, which made whatever's going on feel worse because my throat was really dry. But my throat's hurting real bad. On top of that, I also woke up with my period. So we're just having a great day. I just took some ibuprofen. I also have a lot of congestion. I can feel it right here in my forehead, and my right nose, my right nostril was really stuffed up this morning, and I could feel it all under my eye, like along my cheekbone area. So there's definitely something going on in my brain. Got congestion, sore throat, and then I also have my period, which yeah. So I'm just I'm having a bum day. I'm doing absolutely nothing. I feel like yesterday I got quite a bit of tidying up done. I mopped the floors and stuff and washed the couch blankets. Got some stains off the couch with like some spot remover stuff. I did dishes yesterday. So like the main living area is clean, you know? That's good enough for me. The guest room needs to be like cleaned and refreshed, and then my husband has to put away the extra guest air mattress and stuff upstairs, but like that doesn't matter. That's not important. I'm not doing it. I'm sure I look a little crazy right now. I went to bed with my hair still kind of damp. I had showered last night around like 6 p.m. after dinner because I just was feeling so god awful. I was like, I just need to burn away my sins in the shower. So yeah, I took a hot shower last night around 6 p.m. Finished editing my vlog, got that uploaded and scheduled for today. And then I literally passed out. I texted my husband and I was like, "Hey, when you come downstairs, can you wake me up just so I can double check that my vlog fully uploaded? Because I just left my laptop like running, un I'm plugged in and running, to finish the to finish the upload." And he said he would, but I don't ever remember him waking me. I took NyQuil at like 9:20 last night, and I think by the time the clock struck 10 p.m., I think I was just in another dimension. I just ordered myself some Starbucks. I got a venti like frap because I think the nice cold like frozen drink will feel really good on my throat. I also got a small sandwich and a froggy cake pop because I wanted it. It looked cute. And I was like, I'm already ordering from here. I might as well get a couple of extra things because the delivery fee is like $6, which is unfortunate. But I'm not feeling good. I could literally go back to bed right now and sleep for like another 6 hours. I'm not even kidding. And I think I have to pick my son up at the bus today. I picked him up yesterday at the bus in the afternoon, even though my husband usually picks him up on Mondays because he got held up at work for something. So I'll have to be out there at the bus stop again, but I'm driving the car. I'm not walking. I don't feel my body's aching, like my legs ache, my period cramps. Like I think I have endometriosis because I get period cramps like outside of my uterus. They shoot down my inner thighs and like go into my kneecaps, and like it's so hard to walk when that happens. And also my car has heated seats. I bet that would feel really great on my back because I also get cramps in my lower back that kind of shoot up into my shoulder blades. Loving my life. So I'm going to take it easy today. I did do quite a bit of audiobook listening yesterday. I got to hold on. I got to chapter 27 in One Dark Window, which is page 296. Now, if I can recall correctly, I believe I started the day yesterday on page 180. Yeah, I think I started on page 180, which means I read 116 pages yesterday. So I went slightly over my daily goal, which is great. I needed to read, what was it, 102, 103? I don't remember. It was in that area. So I went slightly over the daily goal. Now, the plan for today, today's Tuesday, the plan for today is to be a bum and do absolutely nothing. I'm gonna watch Gavin's reading sprints today, his members only sprints today, and I'm gonna have cramps and I'm gonna cuddle my puppy, and hopefully Waffle will be a good boy because mommy doesn't feel good. And we can just lounge around the house today. I'm sure he'll want to go outside also at some point, multiple times today, which is fine because I can sit on the couch out there. But it's gonna be almost 80 degrees today, and I just really want to be in a sweatshirt. Like, I'm just having one of those days. Like, I just want to be in a sweatshirt. The back of my neck is hurting. I think it's like congestion traveling through my like sinuses. But this is unfortunate. Honestly, like, my house guests left Sunday night, and then yesterday I was feeling fine. I mean, I sneezed a few times yesterday, but I didn't think anything of it. It is spring after all. So waking up fully like head congested, sore throat, and my period at the same time, that's a sick joke. That's a sick joke. The one thing I do want to do today though is go online and pay off my student loans, because I think the next payment is due on like the 26th, which is like a couple $100, because I never did I never re-signed up for the interest rate thing. What's it called? Come on, brain. I never re-signed up for the income-based repayment plan. So instead of having to pay that couple $100, which is mostly gonna be interest, I believe, I'm just gonna go pay off the whole loan, which is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But yeah, thanks, Dad. Good looks up there, my guy. Anyways, I'm in a weird mood, can you tell? I just don't feel good, and it's making me feel silly because I'm so exhausted. But Waffle's like quite literally already slumped over here on my leg. So I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I wait for my Starbucks to get here, and then I'm just gonna hang out and watch TV, or like I'm just gonna relax until 10 a.m. when sprints start. Maybe I'll try to squeeze in one chapter of something before then, because it's only like 8. Where'd my phone go? Waffle's sleeping on it. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, okay, so it's only 8:30 in the morning. So maybe I'll squeeze in one chapter of something at least before sprints, because those are not till 10. But honestly, I'm just exhausted and tired and not feeling great. So I don't know how much I'll be updating you today. I don't really want to do anything today, but I want to try to at least wrap my husband's birthday gifts. But I don't really need to like wrap them. I have gift bags. So thanks, past Rachel, because you made my job easier by not having to physically wrap them with wrapping paper. All right. I'm gonna go get comfy on the couch, and I'll talk to you whenever I talk to you. Hi, good morning. It's Wednesday. Oh, my dog's pooping. I need to get a poop bag. Walk with me while that happens. So yesterday I actually read quite a bit. I read around, I want to say like 125 pages maybe. I listened to a couple chapters of One Dark Window. I listened to like 2 chapters of The Sirens as well. But the majority of my reading yesterday was in Dungeon Crawler Carl Book 4. I got into quite a good like pace with my reading physically. I didn't do much of anything yesterday because I was having awful cramps. So I really just watched Gavin's reading sprints all day, and read my book. I did tidy up like a couple of small things, like I emptied the dishwasher and I did a load of laundry. And that was it. Today, Mr. Waffle needs to go get a bath. His grooming appointment at 10. And I think honestly what I might do is just bring my Kobo and my camera and like I don't know, I might just like go read at the local park in the car while he's getting groomed because today's day 2 of my period and the cramps are always the worst on day 2. So the car has heated seats. That would feel really great on my back right now. So I think that might be my plan. I think after I drop him off, I'll probably pick up a coffee. I'm gonna have a coffee now at home. I think I'm gonna have a hot one to help clear my throat because my throat has been bothering me as well the last couple days. So I think the hot coffee will help open that up and get rid of some of my phlegm, you know. But it's a really nice day today. It's going to be like a max of 80, but I don't think it'll feel like it's too hot because we've had a lot of cool breezes. And I just looked on the weather app this morning and it's supposed to rain for like the next like 7 days in a row after today. Today's going to be nice and I think tomorrow's going to be nice. And then we got like 7 days of rain, which will be great. Great for like being cozy and reading. Not great because Waffle's getting groomed today, so he's just gonna get muddy in the grass after having a nice grooming bath, but that's okay. You can always bathe him at home. He's sniffing the spot where he pooped to show me. I know, buddy, I'm just yapping. I'll get it in a second. I'm gonna pick up his poop. I'm gonna go make my coffee, and I will give you an update later at some point. Perhaps after I drop him off for his bath. I did shower first thing in the morning because, you know, if you're a uterus owner and you have a period and you wake up and sometimes you wake up and you literally are just like, bah, and you're just like, I need to get in the shower right now. Nothing else matters. I need to burn myself in the shower. I had one of those mornings. So off to a great start, but yeah, I need coffee. It's like 7:45, maybe almost 8 right now. So it's nice and early. It's really cool out here. It feels great. It's not cold, but just nice and like cool and calming. So I'm gonna pick up that shit, make a hot coffee. I might come back out and read out here before the bees like come out. I mean, the wasp situation has been way better. Don't get me wrong, but there is still one that's trying to make a nest in my son's swing set. So that's annoying. But for the most part, they are leaving our actual house and roof alone, which is fantastic. Those people drive by every day and they're so annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Hello, it's like 12:14. My husband is home. Waffle's bath was not at 10 a.m. like I thought. It's at 1 p.m., which I'm glad I found out before I actually drove there. um, that would have been awkward. But I wanted to give an update. I am now 33% into Dungeon Crawler Carl. I've read 2 chapters today. No, I've read 3 chapters today. The first 2 were kind of short. And I've also been listening to One Dark Window. I am very close to finishing this audiobook. I have 56 minutes left, but I'm listening at 2 times speed. So that's what, 28 minutes, right? Is that math right? Oh my God, I did math correctly in my head really quickly. Go me. But yeah, so I'm going to finish One Dark Window today for sure. My husband is leaving tomorrow, and apparently he has to leave at like literally 5 in the morning or 4:45 in the morning because his flight leaves at 6:10, I think he said. So that sucks. He will be up very, very early tomorrow. So yeah, so tomorrow it will be just me and Riley until Monday when he gets home, which isn't awful. It's gonna start raining Friday, I think. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll have a nice cozy rainy weekend. Maybe we can do a movie or something. Just the 2 of us. So we're gonna go take Waffle for his bath now. We'll leave it here in probably like 20 minutes. I will update you later. I don't know. I have some things I need to do today. I have been diddle-dallying. I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing a little bit of a doom scroll situation on my phone, which I should not have been doing. But I've also been reading, and I've started to get things done. Now I just need to actually finish them. I'm here to tell you that I finished One Dark Window. So I think I read 50 pages of this today on audio to finish it up. And I'm going to give it a 2 stars. It's not the worst book I've ever read, but it is so painfully mediocre and predictable and honestly just boring. The main character had zero personality. I think that the magic of the Providence cards themselves was actually really cool. And some of the lore we got dropped about the Shepherd King was really cool. But like nothing else about this was intriguing or good. I'm trying not to be harsh because it is a debut and I feel like I still want to give The Night and the Moth a try, right? The synopsis of that one does sound like it would be more up my alley than this one. However, I don't understand some of the hype around this. I genuinely do not understand how it went like viral. Like the writing isn't that great. It's honestly very clunky in the beginning. It feels very like disjointed and it doesn't flow properly. It also just kind of meandered for quite a while before the plot even started to pick up. And it's not a very long book. It's 390 pages really. Honestly, it could have been even shorter. We could have cut down some of that beginning bit or at least gotten to the action a little faster. Like it was just boring and the main character was boring and the author really needed to stay off of fantasytreenames.com because the names were absurd. It literally kept taking me out of the story every time a new character got introduced because for the first couple of times they said their name, it was like so jarring and just cringy that it literally was removing me out of the story every single time. The main character's name is Elspeth Spindle. Elspeth Spindle. And her name is the most normal one in here. Which is saying a lot. Because like, I mean, the name Elspeth is like fine, but Elspeth Spindle is very much like, I'm trying really hard to have a cool female main character name, So like for that to be the most normal name in here was a choice. Like I think that the idea of this was cool, right? Like that's why I'm giving it a 2 stars. I do think that the actual plot and the point of the book, the idea that like surrounding this deck of cards and the magic that was presented in here, I do think that was cool. I just think it was executed very poorly. I cannot believe no one told her, hey, the names are getting a little wild. They're all named after trees. And it's like, I understand if the family name was like a tree name, so all of their last names would be like Yew or Willow. But this dude's name is Raven Yew, and he spells Raven with a Y. Like, okay, XXX Edgelord XXX, like it's like the names were crazy. And then one of his brothers, or cousin maybe, his name was Ren Elm. That's one word, Renelm. And then they all call him Elm anyways for short. So why not just name him Elm? But Elm is stupid anyways because his name is like Elm U. So those are two different trees. Like those are different. And then there's a girl in here whose name is Jesper, but it's like Jesper is definitely a choice. You could have named the girl Renelm because at least that, like, they could have called her Ren, Ren for short, because that would fit her. I don't know, Jesper. I don't know. Just the names were just too much for me, honestly. And the main character didn't have a lick of personality. Like, there was not a drop. The only personality she had was the monster inside of her head, but it wasn't even her personality. It was his personality. There was also a romance in here which had zero chemistry. And yeah, there's just some lack of world building as well. Like I feel like the author did a lot of talking, but I have almost no idea what this world looks like. And then I switched to the audiobook because I was struggling to get through it. And the audiobook is narrated by someone who's using like an American accent. It was really jarring because, it's like a fantasy book. All these people's names are like named after trees and stuff. And so I thought it would have like a vaguely British accent or maybe Australian or like, just kind of like a mixture where it was like more of like a fantasy sounding thing. But she was like, and then I walked down the road like just normally, like just American. And then the voice that the narrator was using for the monster was literally like, and Dave, it was giving Oscar the Grouch. So I'm not going to be reading book 2. I do think in the future, once I've had some distance from this, I would try this author's newer book, The Night and the Moth. But for sure from the library. I'm glad I won this in a giveaway and didn't actually pay for it, because I will be immediately unhauling this one and book 2. I also read about 30 pages of Dungeon Crawler Carl so far today as well. I kind of think I want to go listen to a little bit of the Sirens. My husband has to go upstairs for work, and he's leaving at like 4 in the morning to go on a work trip. So he has to work upstairs right now, and then he's leaving super early. So I might just go play some Switch in bed while I listen to the Sirens for a little bit. I will update you tomorrow. I probably won't talk to you again tonight because once my husband gets out of work, I will hang out with him. And I'm sure we're going to go to bed early because he has to wake up early. So without further ado, I'm going to go do whatever the fuck I feel like doing to unwind from listening to the last bit of this trash fire today. Good morning. It's Thursday. My husband left this morning at like 4 in the morning for his work trip, and he will be gone till Monday. So I'm also still on my period, and my cramps have been astronomical this week, and they're really not any better today, which sucks because today is day 4, and usually by now things have tapered off. So I'm just suffering. I got myself Dunkin' for breakfast. I had to use my own straw because they didn't give me one, which is fine. I am really in the swing of things with Carl. I think I could probably finish that by Monday if I tried really hard. And I also think that I could theoretically finish the audiobook for the Sirens like today or tomorrow, because there's not a lot left. Like, I'm not that far, but it's also not that long of a book, so like there's not a lot left, you know what I'm saying? 331 and I'm on page 138, so just under 200 pages. I could easily listen to that as well. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch some YouTube while I eat my breakfast, and then I will probably throw on the audiobook of The Sirens for a little bit because I need to throw Riley's laundry into the machine, and then I need to fold a small load of clothes that my husband washed last night before he packed his suitcase. So I'm going to do that. It's quite early in the morning as well. It's only 8:26. My husband texted me. He just landed at his layover, which is great. So also, I'm sorry if you hear that chomping and noise in the background. My dog has a like a beef, what's it called? A bully stick. And he is going ham at it, which is great because he's chewing and he's engaged in that activity, and he is leaving me alone while I eat my breakfast, hopefully. So I will update you later, and hopefully these cramps go away because I'm really just not feeling it this morning. Okay, so a couple days ago, Waffle put a hole in the sleeve of this sweatshirt, right? This new sweatshirt that I love so much. It's literally so comfy and I'm obsessed with it. And he put a hole in the sleeve. So I need to try to sew it. And guess what? I'm not a sewer. I'm just not a sewer. Here's the little hole. You see my fingernail there? Yeah. Okay, great. So I'm just gonna sew it inside out as best as I can with like a light gray thread. And here's the hole like on the outside. And I'm just gonna hope that like it just kind of blends in a little bit. Even if it doesn't blend in all the way, that's fine. I'm scared because I'm not a sewer. But this little shithead put a hole in my new favorite sweatshirt. I haven't done much reading today. There was a spider on me outside. I took Waffle outside shortly after that clip. I was minding my business. I was reading Dungeon Crawler Carl on my Kobo. And then I felt a tickle on my face, and I wiped my face, and you know what it was? A baby black widow spider. Okay. So I came inside to dissociate. Leave it. So I came inside to dissociate after. And I've been sitting on my phone for like the last 3 hours. I just put Riley's laundry in the washer, and I'm going to sew my hole. I'm going to hopefully sew this sleeve hole up, and I'm going to listen to the Sirens for a little bit. I was actually contemplating honestly, just trying to do Time War on audio again because I fear that physical reading is going to be hard for me. The next couple days, my husband won't be here, especially Saturday and Sunday. So I don't really know how much reading I'm going to get done. Honestly, I think I'm going to fail the readathon. And that sucks because I think that if my husband didn't have a work trip this month, at the beginning of the month and at the end of the month, and I think if I didn't have company, I could have smashed it out the park and even read extra books, at least 1 or 2 extra books to get extra points, extra magic points or whatever they're called. So that's sad and annoying because I feel like I could have done it, but the circumstances have not been in my favor. And you know what? We're just gonna accept it. I'm going to do this. It's almost lunchtime, so I'm gonna do this until lunch, and then I don't know. I'm really not feeling great. My period cramps are still astronomical, and they're like radiating up into my like rib cage area. So I'm just feeling like exhausted right now. But yeah, I have to get Riley at the bus at like 3:30. So I've still got like 3.5 hours to get some reading done. Cross your fingers for me that I can make something happen today because I'm falling behind. I need to get back on pace. All right. Don't laugh. Okay, I failed sewing in high school, but I think it looks okay. It's definitely not perfect. The stitching is not even, but to be fair, the hole was a weird shape. It wasn't like a circle or like a perfect slit. It was like a little jagged because it got caught in his tooth, and he like pulled away from me, so it was like a little bit jagged. So to be fair, this was hard for me. Okay, but I think it looks okay. Look at that. Look at that. She's got a little scar. But you know what? I love this sweatshirt so much. I didn't want to give up on it. And also, it's not the front of the sleeve, it's the back. So like when I'm wearing it, it should fall around here somewhere. And I think honestly, like it's fine. I made it gray so it matches this half because this is the original. Oh, you can see here. This is the original coloring because it's just a bleach. Like it's like a bleach. It's a bleach thing, you know, like it's, I don't know what to call it, a dip dye, a half dip. But anyways, so the back of the sweatshirt like isn't perfectly bleached. It's got speckles on it, and then the seams also have quite a bit of gray on them still, and it's this cool like grungy bleach look. So honestly, I feel like this little patch kind of just adds to the charm, you know? And you know what? I'm proud of myself because in the past, I would have just cried about it and then left the hole and then not done anything about it. But I decided I was going to do my best attempt at a little sew patch. And you know what? It could be worse. And I think I did an okay job. I did listen to 1 chapter of This Is How You Lose the Time War. I had read the first 2 chapters in March before I decided to restart the book in April for the readathon. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I can listen to the audiobook on this one. I might listen to chapter 2 on audio just because I did already read that one physically. So the first 2 chapters will basically just be like a memory refresh so I can pick up where I left off. I think is my best case scenario. But after that, I will probably focus more on Dungeon Crawler Carl today. And then maybe if I have time tomorrow, I can also delve into the Time War a little bit more. I want to listen to the Time War on audio because I want to listen to an audiobook like while I also am doing chores and stuff. So that's why I've been reading The Sirens on audio, but The Sirens obviously is not for my actual TBR, which is definitely unfortunate. Let me put this needle back before I lose it and stab myself. And then also let me close this lid so none of them sneak out. There we go. Okay, it's closed now. I did that and I'm proud of myself about it. And I think I'm about to have lunch soon probably, so I'll update you later when there's more to talk about. I'm so sorry. And then my husband will be home Monday, so I'm hoping next week I'll have more interesting things to vlog. I think this week is probably going to be very boring, and I'm sorry about that. I did see a moth though, which I think I had footage of for you, so at least that was cool, right? Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, she getting dark out there. clouds rolling in. Waffle, we gotta go. You gotta get inside. Come on. It's getting windy. The clouds are coming. Come on. Come on. Come on. Waffle, shut up. Waffle. Okay, hi, hello. It's Friday. Okay, it's been a busy morning. It's 9 a.m. I've dropped right off at school, and then right from the bus stop, I drove with Waffle to the vet to pick up his heartworm flea tick meds. He takes like a combo pill, so it's $40 a month instead of paying like, I think it's like $40 for each of them if you buy them separately, but this new one is like a combo pill. Love that for me. And right now I'm having some iced coffee at home. I'm gonna do a little bit of reading, but I am gonna go to Barnes & Noble. Yesterday, Thursday, April 23rd, was national, national. I don't know if it was national or international, but it was national or international, possibly, Books and Roses Day. I did not get a book and I did not get a rose because my husband had to leave at 4 a.m. for a work trip. So considering I have had my period all week and we just had the company from hell last week, and my husband is gone this weekend, today and all the weekend, I'm going to treat myself to a book. Should I treat myself to a book? Theoretically, no. But I finished One Dark Window the other day, so that's off of my physical TBR. I'm also not going to read the sequel, so that's coming off my physical TBR. I'm also currently reading 2 other books that are on my physical TBR. And then what was the other book I read earlier this month? Oh, Strange the Dreamer. That wasn't on my TBR. That was a reread. Oh, I'm also reading The Sirens, which is off my physical TBR. So I think I'm going to go treat myself to like 2 or 3 books. Okay? I just want to. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can pre-order Heartstopper Volume 6, which comes out in like 2 weeks, I want to say. I think it's May 12th or whatever. Is that a lie? Did I just lie to everybody? I need to check that again. I did lie. It comes out in July, on July 7th. But I think I'm just going to go pre-order it anyways. Because I want to pre-order it from Barnes instead of Amazon or some other place. But I also am going to buy, I think, the next 2 Dungeon Crawler Carl books. So I have book 4 now, and it's the last one I own physically. So I'm going to buy books 5 and 6. And then I think book 8 of Dungeon Crawler Carl is the one that comes out in May. Is that what I was thinking of? Yeah, that's the one that comes out on May 12th. Okay, I was just confusing myself there. But I think I'm just going to buy books 5 and 6 because I'm not going to finish 5, 6, and 7 before May 12th, which is, 3 weeks from now. So, I think for maybe Mother's Day, I'll ask for Dungeon Crawler Carl book 7 because I don't really I don't want jewelry, and I'm sure my husband will get me flowers or something. So if you give me books and flowers on Mother's Day, we'll call it even for you missing Books and Roses Day, okay? We'll call it even. I'm in like a really weird mood, and I think it's because I woke up. I went to bed last night. I kid you not, I was dead asleep by 10:15. I was so tired, and I slept until 6. So for me, I got almost 8 hours of sleep. That's a lot of sleep for me. This is the first coffee I've had all day because I woke up, took Riley to school, took Waffle to the vet. I didn't have time for coffee in the morning because I woke up and showered too. So I'm just like feeling weird and having a weird day. But I also have already listened to some of This Is How You Lose the Time War today. So yesterday I got to page 74 in This Is How You Lose the Time War. I did start listening to it on audio. And I've been playing this game that I've been playing for like the last 10 years of my life on my phone, which is Project Makeover. It's like a matchy game, but then you earn coins and then you can spend your coins to like give someone a makeover. And it's just a stupid fun game. So I was listening and playing that because I can just do the matchy part and like listen to what I'm reading. So I got to page 74. I am really enjoying it. I think the writing is so beautiful, but it is almost lyrical to a detriment. Like it's just towing that line of being like a little too lyrical. sometimes because I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Like, I know what's happening and I understand the premise of what's happening, but I gotta say, like, there's just a few paragraphs where I'm literally like, I don't know what that means. I am too stupid for this. But regardless, I'm enjoying it. Like, I know that it's well written. It's beautiful to listen to. Then there's two narrators, and they're both definitely doing a really good job. They have a lot of subtlety to their voice, but you can kind of hear the longing in their voices, which like is really bringing this time travel romance to life. I guess. So like I understand the overall premise, but there's definitely some things in here that are happening where I'm like, what did that mean? Which is fine. I don't need to understand all of it to enjoy it. Does that make sense? I'm kind of just along for the ride. I feel like maybe like once I read the book till the end, like maybe some stuff in the beginning will have more clarity is what I'm thinking and also hoping. But I also feel like this is the kind of book that once you read it and you like know what's going on, you understand the premise, you've seen the starting point and the ending point, I feel like you can gain more from it on a reread. So it's definitely a book I'll probably keep around for a while and try to reread again in the future once I've wrapped my pea brain around this very lyrical, beautiful book. Also, I just really love the cover. Okay, we get cardinals in our yard all the time. There's a really beautiful big male that sits up in the tree in my neighbor's yard every morning and tweets at me, and it's so cute. I haven't seen any bluebirds though, but actually that's lie. I've seen a blue jay maybe once, but he doesn't come around often. But the cardinal, like they live here. There's also a bunch of robins that have a nest in the bush right by our fence. There's definitely two big robins, and then there's like one smaller one, which I think is maybe their baby from last year, and it just like hung around. And then they definitely have a nest with eggs in it again, which is really cute. So that's where I am in this book. And then in Carl, I think I only read 2 or 3 chapters yesterday. So I got to chapter 15 and I'm on page 222 of this. I did not listen to any more of the sirens yesterday. I wanted to focus on the 2 books that are actually for the readathon. But that being said, I really want to get back to the sirens as well because I am enjoying this. I think I was not enjoying it in the lead up to my company coming because I was just really stressed about that visit and I was trying to juggle so many books at once and also cleaning and prepping for them to visit. So that was like really pushing myself towards burnout, I think. But now that our company has left and my house is calmer, my husband's on a trip, I'm like feeling less stressed right now. So I am once again wanting to read this because I was enjoying it and I've been thinking about it the last couple days. I just haven't picked it up because it's not for the readathon. But that being said, yesterday I think I want to say I read 110 pages yesterday. Let me calculate where I am in Dungeon Crawler Carl. Okay, I just calculated and I read 107 pages yesterday. So I once again read over the amount that I need to read to get through these books by the end of the month. I am feeling confident that I can somehow pull this out of my ass. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of reading done on Saturday and Sunday because I will be here. I feel like you're really close to me also, by the way, sorry. Because I will be here alone with my child, which is fine. But he's just a yapper and a stage 5 clinger. So I shan't be doing much reading when he's home for the weekend. If I could manage like 120 pages today, honestly, that would be really great. I'm not going to be too far ahead of my goal, regardless what happens. But yeah, I am going to take myself to the bookstore here in about 40 minutes. So until I leave for the bookstore, I'm going to read some more. I think I have already read some of This Is How You Lose the Time War Today. Let me see where I'm at. I'm already on page 98 of This Is How You Lose the Time War Today. So today I've already read 74 to 98. What is that? 24 pages. I've already read 24 pages today. Ooh, go me. So I think I will listen to one more chapter of this right now because they're super short, just to get over that 100-page mark, because it is a short book. So getting over the 100-page mark will make me feel really accomplished, at least for the last 2 days here. And then I can go read more of Dungeon Crawler Carl. I mean, I'm making good progress. This book is just enormous. It's 500 something pages, nearly 600 pages, isn't it? 572. So, I mean, I feel like I'm making good progress there. It is enjoyable. I'm really liking it. I don't think I loved it as much as I loved book 3, but I am in the early stages, which I feel like this happens a lot with the DCC books, where the first 30 to 40% is super enjoyable, but I wouldn't say it's like, oh my God, favorite obsession. But then the last half of the book always ends up being like crazy, chaotic, wild, intense. And it just really hits home and just makes me enjoy the book so much more. I will say though, in the last chapter I read last night before I passed out, there was something that was so sad. I'm not going to tell anyone what it is. I'm not going to spoil. But if you've read this book, all I'm just going to say is igneous. That should help people understand. It was so sad. I was really tearing up for a minute in that chapter. And then I was like, okay, that was a lot. I'm going to sleep, and just passed out. Waffles chewing a bone. The window's open. I have a nice cold breeze today. It's chilly. It's chilly because it's about to rain later. So I'm just enjoying my sweater with my little patch, which honestly, I can't even feel it on the inside. On the inside, I feel nothing. So I would call that a success, honestly. Good enough. And I'm going to hang out and then go to the bookstore. I will not be taking my camera with me because I'm too shy to vlog in public alone. I might do if my husband were here and we were going together. But since I'm going to be by myself, I'm not brave enough for that yet, honestly. But I can try to vlog on my phone. So maybe you'll see the bookstore. Okay, so I decided to sit here and sew. I literally have a needle. I'm sewing my son's, he got this shirt at a thrift store and the armpit had a hole along the seam. So I was like, okay, I'll sit here and sew while I listen to some of the audiobook, right? Now listen.
Instead, I whip the longing into thread, pass it through your needle eye, and sew it into hiding somewhere beneath my skin. Embroider my next letter to you one stitch at a time.
I'm sitting here sewing and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm living the book right now. It was just so weird because I was like, what are the odds that I'm listening to the one chapter with sewing imagery while I'm sewing? That's so funny. That is so ironic, right? I don't know. I thought it was funny. Anyways, I'm gonna finish what I'm doing. Hey, hi, hello. I went to the bookstore. I did some damage. I was pretty good. I told myself I was only going to get 2 to 3 books, which is true. I did only get 3 books and a manga. So I'm counting that as I stuck to what I said I was going to do. It was also double stamps day today. So I got $10 off my next purchase because I spent a lot of money. So the manga I got is Witch Hat Atelier Volume 1. I have just heard such good things about this series, and I'm really intrigued by it. I'm definitely super excited to try this one out. Ooh, the art style is really pretty. It's very whimsical. Okay, can't wait for that. I really wanted to get actually volumes 1 and 2, and the only reason I didn't get the second volume is because they didn't have it. They had volume 1, and then it jumped to 4, and then they had 4, 5, 6, 7, and then they had volume 14. So I obviously wasn't going to buy any of the other ones, but I did want to get the second one because I have a feeling I'm going to like it, and I was going to read them back to back. But unfortunately, they only had volume 1. Maybe I'll see if I can order it for pickup and then go get it on Sunday or something, because I do want to take Riley back and take him with me to have him pick out some more graphic novels for himself. Anyways, I also got A Song of Legends Lost by M.H. I believe it's pronounced Allende or Allende. I have heard nothing but good things about this book. I've also heard nothing but good things about the author herself. And I just love a big, fat, chunky fantasy book. I genuinely don't even know what this is about. I didn't even read the back. I literally have just been like, oh, I've heard great things about it from Mare at Lady Mare Reads. I'm going to trust her and pick it up. The Nine Lands has been at war against the Greybloods for thousands of years. I love a 1,000-year-old war, first of all. The Invoker clans, warriors of noble blood who summon their ancestors to fight with them in battle, are all that stand between the people and destruction. But the war has gone on too long. Soon a general draft is called by the Nine Lands' reckless king to take the battle to their enemies and defeat them once and for all, a plan that seems doomed to fail. When Temi, a commoner from the slums, accidentally invokes a powerful spirit, she believes it could hold the key to ending the war. But not everything that can be invoked is an ancestor. Some of the spirits are more dangerous than anyone can imagine. I love it. And I'm not gonna lie, the cover here is giving me Rage of Dragon vibes, because if you've ever read The Rage of Dragons, this is going to be like the teeniest, tiniest, mildest spoiler ever. Okay, teeny tiny spoiler for The Rage of Dragons. He does at one point end up dual wielding, so 2 swords here, right? And he also goes into this shadow realm where he's not really like corporeal, which obviously like is reminding me of this fire thing back there. And he fights demons. And then obviously this person is summoning spirits. So it is giving me Rage of Dragon vibes, but that's fine because I fucking love that book. If you don't know this about me, that is actually like one of my top 10 favorite books of all time. It's so good. I love book 2. I need the author, Evan Winter. Love you, man. Please give me book 3. Please don't pull a Patrick Rothfuss. I need you to write the 3rd book, okay? So excited for this one. She is thick. 568 pages. She's quite chunky. She's quite chunky. Okay, so that's the first 2 things I got. And to no one's surprise at all, the next 2 things I bought are book 5 of Dungeon Crawler Carl and book Waffle. Waffle, you can't do that on the camera. Take this elsewhere. Go that way. My dog is not cooperating. I bought books 5 and 6 of Dungeon Crawler Carl because I'm reading book 4 now. Obviously loving it. I want to see what these books look like naked because they all have something on the inside cover. All eyes on me. All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. Okay, fun. And what's this one say? Fuck the cheese dicks. That's actually so funny. Do I get fuck the cheese dicks as a tattoo after I read this book? Would that be unhinged? Probably. Yeah, I'm excited for this. These are both enormous. How big is this one? 859. Oh my God. And how about this one? This was the only copy they had of The Butcher's Masquerade. Oops. I almost ripped the cover. Which was annoying because like the spine already feels a little bit loosey-goosey from people looking at it, but it's fine. I'll take good care of her. Okay, this one's not nearly as long. 687. So this one is longer than the one I'm reading now, and this one is 200 pages longer than that one. Great. Wait, did I fuck up? This is book 6, right? I fucked up, you guys. I bought books 5 and 7. Oh my God, I fucked up. Oh my God, I fucked up. I fucked up. That's okay. I'm gonna go back with Riley this weekend and I will get book 6. I swear on Waffle's life, I meant to get books 5 and 6 and not books 5 and 7. Oh, Rachel, you dumb bitch. Oh my God. Well, surprise, surprise. I'll be going back to the bookstore tomorrow to get another book. That was genuinely like and truly an accident. I am so ashamed of myself. I felt so proud of myself for only buying 3 books, even though I also got a manga because like a manga will take me like 2 hours to read. I'm so ashamed of myself. I'm genuinely ashamed of myself. So I'm gonna go. I'm annoyed. I'm so ashamed of myself. I'm gonna go read some more on the couch. It's been a busy morning. I'm gonna go sit down and read. I am ashamed of myself. I really am. I thought I did so good, but it is what it is. I was gonna read it anyways. So, okay, hello. I once again have a book haul for you. Let's scooch you over there. Great. Riley got K-pop Demon Hunters, the movie, as a graphic novel, or I guess it's a comic, but it's like literally almost scene for scene. But he's obsessed with it and he wanted it. So we got that for him. And then he also got this mystery box. It has like a little backpack with some of the characters' designs on it. He ended up getting the Zoe one. And he also got the Warriors, this fancy edition that he just had to have. So that was quite expensive for a child's book. But you know what? It's super cool. So that's fair, you know? Super fair. It's got cool end papers as well. But yeah, so he got these two things, a graphic novel and a chapter book, and one little toy. It's like a keychain, so he can put his chapstick in it and stuff. I did, in fact, get 2 books. Oopsies, I'm dropping my receipts. Okay, so I did get Dungeon Crawler Carl book 6 this time, okay? The Eye of the Bedlam Bride. This one is enormous. I think this is even bigger than book 7. Oh my god, this is over 800 pages. 794 pages. This one is quite chunky. Let's see what she says on the cover. I need a baby seal. Don't know why. Guess I'll find out. I also heard that the author's dad died while he was writing this book, and that is really sad. This was a while ago, right? Because we're on book 8 now. Oh, I lied. It wasn't even that long ago. It's been only almost a year. Well, at least a year since this edition has been printed. But yeah, that's sad. I hope that, I think he was in the middle of it. So I'm hoping the second half of this book doesn't make me cry too hard. Okay, because I will relate to that. And then I did pick up an extra book. And hear me out. The reason for that is it was cheaper than both of the books I got Riley. Okay. And I was walking by on my way to go to the register, and I just saw it, and it reminded me of the cover for Night Bitch. So I had to get it. And that is The Lamb by Lucy Rose. I've heard it's so good. So creepy. I've heard it's like weird creepy, which I like weird creepy. I think specifically the person I've heard talk about it is Jordaline, who I will link her channel down below. But the slab of meat just reminded me of the cover for Night Bitch. So I bought it. Okay. So did I buy a lot of books in the last 2 days? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But you know what? That's okay. I've also been reading a lot. Did you just toot? Was that a big toot? Oh, what was that? That was waffle farting? No way, Jose. You're lying. That was your fart. It was not me. I'm recording. You would hear me if I farted. So that's our book haul. We also had lunch there because Riley said he was hungry. So it was also, again, double stamps, which is part of the reason why I did end up buying this book, because I used a $10 reward today to get $10 off of everything we purchased. And after checking out, I earned another $10. So that can stay in reserve on my membership for at least a couple months. I won't be going back to the bookstore anytime soon. I will probably go back on my birthday though, and I feel like that's fair. But that's not for a couple months from now. So I haven't done any reading yet today because I woke up, spent some time with my kiddo, called my husband for a little bit because it's his birthday today, and he's got some games to play today in Vegas. So good luck to him. But I'm really tired. I think I need to get some cold water. I have been working on editing my vlog, this vlog that you're watching right now, and it's almost edited entirely up until Friday. So today's Saturday. I will be ending the vlog later today, but I'm really hoping to get some reading done now that we're done with our little mommy son date. because yesterday I only read, I want to say 78 pages of This Is How You Lose the Time War. I have been listening to it on audio. I really, really liked it in the beginning, but I'm not going to lie. The part where I'm at now, like the last like 3 chapters, the romance really escalated like too quickly. In my opinion, like they have hardly ever interacted in person. I don't think they've ever seen each other in person, like interactive wise. They've like seen each other from like across the battlefield, you know? But they've never like interacted. And then one of them, spoilers, by the way, for This Is How You Lose the Time War. And then one of them, I want to say it was Red. I think Red is like about to get caught by her boss. And then she like writes in the letter to Blue, she's like, I love you. And I want to touch your hair and blah, blah, blah. And like, they've been sharing these beautiful letters back and forth, kind of like sharing their points of view on the world, because they come from such different places that are structured so differently that they're kind of just sharing these experiences back and forth. And like, it was really beautiful, and you could feel the like bond growing, right? But then out of nowhere, Red's like, I love you. And I'm like, I don't know. It put me off just a little bit. I'm going to finish it, obviously, because it's super short. And the audiobook is super short, so I probably could finish that today. I do want to read more of The Gate of the Feral Gods, but I'm reading that physically, so that will take me longer to get through. But I do also need to try to finish the Sirens. But again, that's not technically for the Readathon. It's for Faye's book club. So I will be trying to cram that in towards the end of the month. I mean, it is the end of the month, but I mean like within the last 3 days. What's today? The 25th. How many days are left in this month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 days left. If I can finish Time War today and also get a couple chapters of Dungeon Crawler Carl 4 in, I think I'll be in a good position to actually finish Dungeon Crawler Carl 4 before the end of the month. That was a mouthful. I'm going to go take off my bra and put on some comfy pants. It was supposed to be a nice, rainy, cool day today, and it's sunny and hot. Like, ew, I'm getting robbed. I should have a nice, rainy reading day today, and I don't, and that's lame if you ask me. So I'm going to go get cozy, get some cold water, and probably go sit on the couch. I think my kid's watching TV. What are you watching? You're watching Spider-Man? Nice. So I'm going to go hang out with him. This kid woke me up at 4:40 a.m., by the way, and then wouldn't go back to sleep. He laid with me, but he did not go back to sleep. He laid there until about 5:40, and then he was like, Mom, can I get up? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. So then we got up. But also my neighbors next door, I yelled at them last night at like midnight because they were outside bringing furniture in from a U-Haul at midnight, banging furniture around in their driveway. Like, I don't know what they were doing. It sounded like they had 2 metal pots and they were like banging them together, and they were talking super fucking loud, and they were like yelling to each other like across like, you know, one person's like in the house and someone's outside, and they're like communicating by yelling to each other at midnight. And I'm like, I can hear you yelling. So I go outside and I was like, can you guys shut the fuck up? It's fucking midnight. I have a kid in there. You're going to wake him up. You've kept me awake. Shut up. And then they're like, oh, we're so sorry. Okay, have some common sense. I don't care if you're sorry. It's midnight. Have common sense. I know you're moving your furniture in, but like that U-Haul was there all day yesterday. And those people just didn't want to wake up early to do it. They didn't even start moving furniture until like 9 p.m. And then I yelled at them at midnight because I was like, I've had enough. Enough is enough. You've been out here too long clanking shit around in the dark. So that was obnoxious. So I yelled at them, and then Riley woke me up really fucking early. I've already had 2 coffees today, so I need to get some water in me as well. But I'm going to probably add these to my Notion TBR and then put them in my office and then get cozy and then get some water. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, I'm going to go. I'll update you later. Probably after I put him to bed, to be perfectly honest with you. I'll give you a wrap up for the week, a reading wrap up, and let everyone know where I'm at for my goal. Because next vlog, I only have 5 days left. to finish everything. So we'll do a little wrap up to end the vlog. For you, it'll be like a split second, and for me, it'll be a couple hours. So I'll see you then. What are you doing? What are you doing? Your mommy let you in her office 2 days in a row? Yeah. You're being a good boy in here. Leave it. Thank you. Psst. Leave it. No wires, bud. Nope. The fuck? Ow, be gentle. Ow, be gentle. Roll over. Sausage roll. Sausage roll. Oh, bless you. Oh, did you bless you? Bless you. Ow. What are you doing? Ow! Hey, no. You bit too hard. Thank you. Okay, good boy. You bit me too hard. You gotta be gentle when we play. Oh, he's coming. Hey, hi, hello. It's 11 p.m. On Saturday. So I'm going to end this vlog here. Let's do a quick little wrap up. Today, I actually did manage to finish This Is How You Lose the Time War. I am really sorry to report that like the first half of this really had me intrigued. It was very lyrical and beautiful. And I was hopeful that like my understanding of the story would progress as the story progressed. And that is true while simultaneously getting more and more bored. I don't know why, because I feel like I should have liked it. Couldn't explain that one to you. So I read, I think it was like 54 pages of this today. And then I also read 3 chapters of The Gate of the Feral Gods today. And I believe that was about 52 pages. So I think I read like, I don't know, 100, 600 something pages today, which is great. I did not make up for the couple of pages I was short yesterday, but that's fine. Literally, the only thing I have left to read for this readathon is Dungeon Crawler Carl. Tomorrow, my son and I are just going to hang around the house. I'm not gonna go out. We're not gonna go out and do anything like we did today. And I actually spent like quite a bit of time today, kind of just like playing with him. He was being so good today and like so funny and like just sweet and cute, and he was so good. And I put him to bed, and like I spent a little extra time in there than I normally would have because he was just in like a really lovey, like cutesy, curious mood. He kept asking me these questions, and we were just like giggling about stuff. He's so cute. He was being so cute today. So I didn't, I really wanted to make up for the pages I didn't read yesterday, but this is all I have left. I think I can do it, especially since, Monday morning he'll go back to school. And then my husband does come home Monday as well, but I don't think he'll be home till like the early afternoon. So I will have plenty of time the next couple of days to read this, and I really think I can get it done. My Kobo, because I've obviously been reading it as well on my Kobo, because it's easier to hold at night when I'm laying down to read. But my Kobo says that I have 7 hours left in the book. So doable, right? Editing Rachel, you will put here how many pages I have left and how many pages a day I need to read for the next however many days once this vlog ends. And I will see you all again in the next vlog, which for me will be the morning, but for you watching this, that's a week from now. But if you made it this far in the video, leave like an hourglass emoji or a red bird or a bluebird emoji in honor of me starting and finishing that book in like 3 days. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.